Yeah, we in Georgetown, having a blast. There's an officer or somebody that I spoke to a few minutes ago telling me where I was going, or telling me what this town was. On the sidewalk.
Okay, yep, hold on a second.
But I need to talk to you about somebody.
You got a second? 1 second.
Yes, town office down at the end of the hall.
He'll be out in just a minute, right?
All right. Were you talking in my apartment last night about a guy named Richard Daniel?
No, sir, I was involved in a wreck and I'm just now getting back to work.
Oh, stay safe, my brother.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes, just a little sore, but.
Good deal. Cause you don't want to end up like this.
Oh, no, sir.
Be careful,
You
man.
guys, God bless. Take care of yourself.
You too,
Sir,
buddy.
you did same. I look like a good officer.
Yeah.
Shook my hand.
Every one of them I've talked to, man.
See, this is the kind of audits I'm looking at. Look at this. You got two different types of care.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Don't butt in or anything.
Ah, unless they ask me a direct question, I won't say a word. I'll do what the guys on the audit stuff calling employee rights, the law. Ooh. Y'all can pause to read this stuff. I'm not going to bother taking the time. This here's employee rights. HEAP. This is for those who need help. Home Energy Assistance Program.
You running a janitor job today?
For like a week and a half.
Really? She
Yeah.
on vacation?
Yes, sir.
All right. See you this afternoon.
Hey, guys, how are you?
All
How
right.
you doing, sir?
I just wanted to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I just met this guy. I was headed up the hardware store the other day, and I sat and stopped and asked, "Can you guitar players, right?"
Okay.
He says, "Oh yeah, that's me. I know how to do all this. I'm in a band, got a recording studio," and I'm thinking, thank God. I moved here a year ago. I'm a professional musician. Got in a bike wreck 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to stop everything.
Motorcycle wreck?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, he befriends me, and we're texting back and forth. He said, "I'm setting it up, we're going to have a jam session. I know a lot of musician stuff." And it just evaporates. He shows up night before last night at my house, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, wakes me up out of bed. I said, "Man, I'm in a bad way. I need a place to crash." And, I'm a nice guy, help people out, And I go to sleep on the couch. About 10 minutes later, I notice, man, this guy's a freaking tweaker. I don't like it. I don't. But anyway, I went to the hospital last night, emergency room. My back just gave out again. I get a call in the emergency room, or on his phone from his wife. She stayed at the apartment, and an officer came up to the door. he was in the back of the car saying that he lived at my apartment. It's Richard Daniels. It was last night.
Richard Wingstop Davis?
Yeah,
That might be him.
Okay.
He goes by Scott. He
Yeah.
told me his name was Daniels.
Where do you live?
620 East State Street, 1D.
Yeah. He originally told the officer that he was living there, so he took him there to see if you were there, and then you
Yeah.
weren't.
No, he does not live there.
Okay, yeah.
His ID is not in my house. I made him pack everything up, and I went through the whole house to make sure he wasn't leaving anything.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Because I felt like I was being set up.
Yeah.
I've got about, how much did you say I got in there?
money wise, too much that anybody should know about, honestly.
Yeah, he,
I've got a
so,
big collection
he
of
got
cars,
yeah, he
old
got-
coins.
he got picked up high last night. He was called in at the gas station. So, the officer dealt with them, they did their thing. I think SWAT even checked him out. So he asked somewhere he could stay, and he originally said there, then when nobody was there, he's like, something ain't right, so I think that's why they ended up calling you. So then he took him to his girlfriend's house. I guess he has a girlfriend somewhere here in town, so that's where he ended up going. So,
I've got a 9mm,
mhm.
and I keep a clip. I don't put one in the chamber and keep safety on. I leave it in my bedroom. Now, I'm defenseless.
As you can see.
And I'm getting the impression that, I mean, he's even mentioned, he said, are you afraid I'm going to kick in your door? You know, I don't know what to think of the guy. I don't know him. I don't know his reputation.
Yeah, I've dealt with Mr. Davis in numerous times. Of course, you can't ever guarantee what anybody's going to do,
Right.
but I've never known him to be a violent person. He has a drug problem. He does.
Yeah.
But
God bless him.
I've never once ever known him to be a violent person. So I don't, I can't for say there's going to be that issue, but you know, if you ever have a problem, don't hesitate to call us.
Oh, don't worry about that.
He's, I honestly, I can't recall. I've known him for probably 10 years or better now, just dealing with him on and off. And I can't think of one incident where it's been a violent situation. It's always been a situation where he's just under the influence.
Well, yeah, he took the route that, first off he mentions this, and then the next thing you know, he's showing me pictures of this great big gun collection he has, and I'm thinking, oh my God,
He's,
what have I done?
he is, I would venture to say he's more of a manipulator.
That's what I
He's
got.
kind of a manipulator is what I would call him. So
I was being set up.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he's probably what we like to call couch surfing. So he just kind of bounces around because he burns bridges everywhere he goes. So
Yeah, he bumped this bridge.
yeah. No, I wouldn't let him back in your house.
Okay.
So yeah, if he ever shows back up, don't hesitate. You don't have to let him. Just call us. We'll deal with him. Get him out of there for you. No problem.
Thank you. I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
Yep, that's no problem.
He does audits. He does
Oh,
audits
okay.
on good
Yeah.
departments. He's the
Yeah.
good guys.
Gotcha.
He doesn't go up and harass people.
No, it don't bother me at all.
I had an officer a while back go, I asked him to see what is his name and badge number. He goes, right here. I'm like, I can't see right here. I don't see right here on there. So he comes up, literally bumps me, knocks me back. So I call up the station to see about it. They got internal affairs, and it's a chief somebody or another. It's a county sheriff. Oh, everything runs through me. I'll check into it for you. I'll get right back to you. Well, come to find out, he had an app on his phone to where I couldn't record because I record all my phone calls as well.
Oh,
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what that app is because I'm seriously thinking about going down filing charges because when I called on the incident that was at hand in my yard, I said I wanted to remain anonymous. They told me, hey, you can't remain anonymous. We need your name. I said, well, tell the officer I don't want anybody in the neighborhood to know that it was me. The second officer, oh, you're the one that called up out here. I don't see why you're out here in your yard doing recording, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, really, dude?
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, no, and you know, some, like, we don't have badge numbers per se, so.
Yeah, it's like a serial number or identification number or something to that effect, right?
We have name and then we have a unit number.
Unit number, okay.
Yeah, so like mine's 4 George 89 and 4G 89. So that's what we go by. Some departments do have badge numbers. When I worked for the sheriff's office in Claremont County, we had actual.
I grew up in
ID.
Claremont.
Oh, did you? Where at?
I was at New Richmond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our high school team, we was freshmen, and there was like 12 of us on the team. That was it.
It was
Really?
me and my dad that changed the nuclear power plant. We uncovered all those wells and had to go call.
But if I may, can I just ask you a couple of quick questions, and I'll shut this off after that?
Yeah.
Let me get a couple of pictures up real close, so like your badge and stuff. Is that okay? Or no, your patch and your badge. Let me just go ahead and go around you real quick, just so that way. Now, this officer seems to be a really nice gentleman. I ran into a couple of gentlemen outside. They seem to be really nice, not too concerned. See, he's doing what do they call that, a camelback? I'm going to get up real close on your badge real quick.
You got it?
It's kind of out of focus.
Looks like my dad.
All right. Excellent. As I said, this guy did an excellent job.
Look back in newspapers. I think it's Cincinnati Gazette or Cincinnati Enquirer.
Yeah, probably
Back
inquired.
in 80, I think it was 83.
Yeah, I was born in 79, so probably.
Spring
You wouldn't even think about taking it.
is here.
Yeah, I'm still pretty young back then. Where'd you end up having your breakdown on your body?
Oh, probably my case.
Oh, okay. My dad was killed on his motorcycle just outside of town here. Yeah, and a year later, my uncle got killed on his, so I don't do motorcycles.
My wife grew up, and I met her who was working in the plant. She grew up really fortunate.
No privacy signs, do not entry signs. I'm going to take a picture of this map over here.
They were nesting. The two ants died in the same spot. I don't know if you know the family's house.
I noticed it shot.
Thank you for letting me do my constitutional thing. Appreciate you.
Should I be worried?
No, not at all. Here, let me give you a quick heads up. Say hello to mom. Say hello to mom.
Oh, hi.
Say hi. There we go. Georgetown. Yeah, I tell you what, I've had some interesting things happen in other places, but so far this is the best place of all.
Really?
I w-
I've been going all around?
Well, no, I just recently started, and what got me started was I started studying the Constitution when Trump became, doing his thing. I mean, I'll rather leave everybody in their own opinion to that. However, I started studying the Constitution. I didn't realize how many times in my life I was violated by the local police where I was growing up at and whatnot like that. So now that I know, it's interesting, And I think back all those times, I didn't know I could keep my mouth shut when they told me I had to tell them who I was. I didn't know all that stuff, the Fourth Amendment. Yeah. But what's that? Everywhere. Yeah, my daddy was you heard of a military brat, right? Like I would be the military brat, but he was more of a nuclear brat. So we went from power plant to power plant. He changed the Claremont County, whatever that power plant is up there, the nuclear plant.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he went in and revamped that whole thing. He started out as a pipe fitter, got hurt on the job, and then while he was hurt, he took the time to study welding engineering, and that's what he got all better. That's what he came back at. So yeah, but yeah, more power to everybody, and